up, you guys? Rolling out from a training day with Artifex with Daniel Frazier. It was amazing. We got to train Perfomance pistol, which is pretty dope. I mean, we do a lot of things, but it's not very often that you really get to dial in the skills when it comes to like, I've been a gunfighter for, you know, a decent amount of time. I guess you could say in the Marine Corps, you know, going to Iraq, being an 0351, like it was all about gunfighting, and then getting into the civilian sector, trying to get my gunfighting skills up, shooting competitions for years, training with, you know, a lot of the people that I organized training with, right? Awesome stuff, amazing stuff, and I can usually perform in the top 90 percentile of every class I go to, if not, you know, one of, if not the best shooter. So, you know, it's easy to sit back and rest on your laurels, right? But, you know, that's not me. You guys know, those of you who've been with my brand for any period of time, you know that my whole jibby, my whole thing is about being an eternal student, right? So that's where the space I come from. So I stay training with people, right? So, you know, train with Fabio, train with Daniel. Find local trainers around you who can help you elevate your skills. That's how you surpass the mere mortals, right? And that's how you outperform, you know, anybody in combative engagements. You know, you learn these tactics. So today I did Perfomance pistol with Daniel Frazier of Artifex Training, and we trained out here at Prado where they train. And man, in one day I showed up with my standard kind of ability, what I can usually easily. I'm like a, you know, 1.5 second draw guy, right? Like,
God damn, Byron, that was pretty solid.
Yeah, it was.
You know what the difference between your shooting and my shooting is? 1/2 second on the draw.
Wow.
Okay.
decent. You have some confidence, right? So I can do those all day, but I kind of hit a point in my shooting, like understanding and trajectory and development, where it's like I was able to self-diagnose for a while, get better on my own, but then I kind of started hitting glass ceilings, start hitting these ceilings where I'm like, well, why can't I get better? You know, so that's why I started training with these other cadres. And Daniel today took me from a 1.5 second draw to about a 1.17. So that's huge, man. So 1.17 from a 1.50, that's the kind of day you want to have. I'd say this is probably one of, if not the most productive days I've had on the range in terms of being able to see instantly the benefits of training with someone. Stuff's huge. Yeah, we shot a lot of rounds, but it was very intelligently done. It was done in a way that was worth every single round we fired. The things I can walk away with, I know he confirmed things that I've been learning in other courses, and then he took those things and brought them to another level. So now I know what to work on when I go home. I know how to smooth my draw out. I know where to save time so I can be more effective with my pistol. I'd say his Perfomance pistol class is something that if you guys are out here in SoCal, you absolutely need to go ahead and check out. One of the best things I notice about him as an instructor is, you know, maybe it's the military background, maybe it's the way his brain works. He's a very analytical, really big kind of, you know, he's the type of guy that when you listen to him talk, you're like, you're smarter than me. You might be like, maybe you could have been an architect or something, because he's talking about numbers and angles and all these different things. We did a lot on movement. I know I can move through courses of fire and combative engagements so much more, keyword, pause for effect, efficiently now.
He's got the control target where he is a small one that I have to really aim at and get a good hit on. But this one is relatively open and easy. The way I'm going to shoot out of that position is going to be shooting deep, 1, 1, 2, and then rotating out of the position. So by the time I'm done with target 2, I'm already halfway to 3/4 of the way to where I need to be next.
Efficiency is so big when it comes to gunfighting. People think they're just going to get a gun, they're going to be able to just shoot a guy. No, you're wrong. Movement and efficiency have everything to do with your effectiveness in this. And if you haven't trained enough to where you don't have to worry about marksmanship, if you're still worried about marksmanship when it comes to gunfighting, you ain't cooking with tartar sauce yet. You need to be able to solve higher quality problems while you are utilizing your firearm. Where are your kids at? Where are your clients at? Where's your cover? Where's your concealment? Where's your exit? How are you entering and exiting positions while that other person's trying to move on you? Where can you move to pin them and end the fight? These are the types of equations you want to be solving while you're in that battle rather than marksmanship, right? So I'm sitting here, I'm working with Daniel, and I'd say what one of his strengths as an instructor, something that I hadn't seen as much around the circuit, is his ability to look at you and instantly assess exactly what your problem is, and then explain that to you in a way that is understandable and in a way that you can implement instantly. He'll look at you, you will do one draw stroke, one shot, and he'll be like, you're shrugging your shoulders, you're jerking your gun. Do it this way, do it that way, and he'll be able to give you instant feedback. And he's got that military background, so we don't care about your feelings. What we care about is you winning and you being a more efficient, effective protector. So they're like, when you're in his course, it feels like you're getting a personal one-on-one course because he's watching you, he's assessing you, and he's giving you such high quality feedback. If you think you're a good shooter, go to his course and get that high quality feedback. And the thing is, when you're right, you're right. He'll just tell you you're right. But when you're doing things and you could do it better, he's going to give you the high quality scrutiny, feedback, constructive criticism you need to be able to make changes. And that's what I think really contributed to me being able to get to the next level when it came to my draw stroke, when it came to my accuracy, when it came to me being able to move in and out of positions more quickly. It's all about being able to get that good feedback and then get instruction from someone who's been going up the mountain, getting the fire, getting the tablets, and coming back down and bringing it to the rest of us. It's extremely valuable. This is one of the most valuable range days I've had. And I'm going to continue training with Daniel because by the end of this year, I want to put as much daylight between me and this version of me that you're watching right now, so that by the end of this year, man, when it comes to gunfighting, I'm on a whole nother level, man. We are not mortals. Gunfighting is a whole nother art. It's never ending. It's always evolving. Guys that were like, back in the day used to be once upon a time guys. I'm a military guy. I was in the infantry. I fought in a war. I know how to gunfight. Yeah, okay. No. Maybe, but probably not. The only thing that matters is what can you do today. And there are levels to these things. If you haven't gone to a competition to run and see what other people can do with a gun, shame on you. You know what I'm saying? Are you scared? Because that's where I'm at in my mind. Like, are you scared? It's not going to get you killed to learn more tactics, different ways to do it faster, do it more effective. Going to a competition isn't going to ruin your fragile training. No, it's not. It's going to get you to test yourself in the arena amongst other professionals. And don't you want to know where you measure up? Navy SEAL, Delta guy, cop, professional protector. Don't you want to see how good you are? This is the way I think. So go out there and submit, just like going to the mat room, going to jiu-jitsu for the first while and getting choked out for a while, just like getting in the ring and sparring, getting punched in the face. Go and find out where you stack up and submit yourself to people who have superior skill sets if you really want to get better. Because remember, protection, whether you're a professional or not, is more than just a job. It's a lifestyle, and it's the habits that we have and the training we submit to that makes it so that we will not be found wanting on the day of testing, y'all. Byron Rodgers, protector by nature and by trade. Go train with Artifex and submit yourself to a consistent regiment of training so you can actually get better in real time and be the protectors we were all created to be. Love you guys. See you on the next piece of content. Out. Boom!